view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And a look at the status here of both teams, injured players, and who will not be in the lineup.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks are a team trying to...
They're fun to watch, DA, thanks. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the center position. And for Atlanta, they've got Young. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then it's Reddick. And it's Herter in at the three. Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Reddish. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D. To the inside. Davis inside. Young's there. And that one's good. Schroeder.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Pass to Young. Elbow shot. Buries the jump shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
And they double up Davis. And a wide open look for James. They get it again. Lays it up and banks it in.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
Bounce pass Young, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And he makes the first. And so Collins nails both of them. Schroeder with the ball. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Gasol trying to free himself up. Banked in off the glass. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
And there's the pass to Capella. Young against Schroeder. And Young, here we go. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Now here's James. And James throws it down.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. A nice shot by Young.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
James looking it over. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Passes it to Capella. Good work defensively by Gasol.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Collins up top. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Young, trying to find Capella, gets it to him, and the dunk by Capella.
We won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's his center. He knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered closely, and the layup's good off the glass.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Young passes to Herter. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So he saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
The Atlanta making some changes. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. And it's Hill in for Reddish. Now here's James. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Young outside. That one good for 2. Young's got 8 points.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And they double up LeBron. Kuzma outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Bounce pass Young. Kuzma against Gallinari. Kuzma brings the double team. Young passes to Fernando.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Here's Horton Tucker. Rebound by the Hawks. Hill looking around. 1:16 left to play in the first. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 10-point lead. A step-back shot here. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Fernando. Out to Gallinari. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Gallinari's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks.
Off the catch, nice balance, nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. From deep, James. The shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And Gallinari kicks to Young. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. And he's good on the 3-ball.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
And here is James. 7 points in the game. Shoots the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Lakers leading by 4. Young is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Hill. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5.
Oh, this is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
Here's Young. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Young's got 13.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to LeBron. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Now, here is Gallinari. LeBron with some nice D. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Hill has the open look. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's LeBron. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. This has done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. The Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. John Cowens comes in for Gallinari. And it's Reddish in for Trae Young. And that one misses. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
The Hawks trail by 7. Now Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. At the elbow, Collins. It's stolen by Davis. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And you have to do a ton to distract Caldwell Pope. Just razor-sharp concentration when he's going up with the shot.
And the dunk by Capella.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Schroeder. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here is Hill. Over in the corner, Reddish. Hits it from three-point range. Reddish has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Shooter passes to James. Rebounded by Capella.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
That free throw good from Reddish. So it's the Lakers now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. On the wing, James. Over Hill. Gets the 14-footer to fall. LeBron's got 15 points.
Gotta admire the focus, James, not allowing the D to get the better of him.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Collins dishes to Hill. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Hill's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's James. Again, Los Angeles.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Here's Rondo. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The dish now to Schroeder. Collins comes over with the double team. A nice shot by Gasol.
Using that big body. I mean, Gasol able to absorb contact. That's what you want from your big man.
It's Hill on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Solomon Hill. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Young. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Lakers. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. For Solomon Hill. The Lakers also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Alex Caruso in for Caldwell Pope. Now here is Davis. He kicks it to Harrell. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. There's the 3. good there. Davis with some nice D.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Gallinari wide open, gets the three-pointer to fall. Gallinari's got his second basket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Caruso kicks it over to Schroeder. Got it. Good job in the low post. Schroeder's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Young passes to Gallinari. Lakers leading by 5. Kuzma outside. Davis surveying the floor.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Here's Herter. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 15. Pass to Caruso. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
That ties the game. Herter's got 5 points so far.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Tie game in Atlanta. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points. You look at the core of this young Hawks team. They have Trae Young, John Collins, DeAndre Hunter. Kenny, is that trio good enough to get them out of the East one day?
That's tough because we don't really know how good Collins and Hunter are going to be. They were very good college players. However, the skill set that they possessed in college has not transferred to the
So the Hawks core is good enough that they get one more solid role player. Young is a star, the others, but he needs guys that can complement him as well.
And that about does it. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, he's been really patient and unselfish.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Taking a look at Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Gasol at the 5 down low.
One of my favorite bigs in the entire NBA. When Anthony Davis is on the floor, it's appointment viewing only. 2-2.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Collins finds Young. Shot from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Young's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, got to give him credit for coming back.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Davis against Collins. Clock at 6. Young outside for the lead. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Reddish, and Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. It was never going to happen.
Left side Gasol. Over Reddish. Another shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a three to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch five. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Atlanta calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
Capella kicks to Reddish. Hawks passing it around. Kicks it out to Collins. He dishes it to Reddish. 6 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key, and he nails the jumper. Reddish has got 8 points. And here is Los Angeles now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. James in the post. A wide open look for Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 5 assists tonight. Young looking it over. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 17. Outside for Davis. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Now here's Reddish. He's got 8. And Davis sends it back.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
No good from LeBron.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. He don't get many chances either.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Atlanta with the ball. Collins dishes to Young. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitation.
Now here's James. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 19 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Herter. Collins wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. A good look from James. They get it back. And Davis puts it in. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
I respect the defender's enthusiasm that time, but Davis is too skilled for that to stop the shot.
Here's Reddish. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Schroeder against Young. Here's Davis. Gasol trying to free himself up. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by James. James has got his 6th assist on the night. Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Reddish. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Young. Rondo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:58 left in the third. Caruso looking for an opening. And that one drops for him. Caruso's got his first 2 points.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Herter gets it to go.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Caruso. Harrell with it. James up top. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. James has got 4 this quarter.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Here's Fernando. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Harrell.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Caruso. That one, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Three-pointer. Nice shot by Rondo. Rondo's got 5 points so far.
Rajon Rondo's never been a sharp shooter, but over the course of his career, he's gotten more comfortable from range.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Five on the clock. From deep. The shot will not fall. And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks trail by 9. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Solomon Hill. He's out there with Gallinari, and it's Fernando in at the 5.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
Just 4 to shoot. And Gallinari kicks to Rondo. They shoot again. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Kuzma. Inside, there's Harrell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
And the first one at the line is good. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
And both free throws good for Harrell. The Hawks trail by 9. The pass to Fernando. Gallinari against Kuzma. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
At the line for the Hawks, Fernando. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Horton Tucker. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to James. With the fadeaway. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Rondo dishes to Gallinari. Down low. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Top of the key. Here's Fernando. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fernando's got 4 this quarter.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Here's LeBron. Yep, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 9.
James, such a terrific interior score. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Atlanta calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Here, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Reddish, he's checked in for Hill. And Trae Young subbed in for Rajon Rondo. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Lloyd Pierce talked with his team during that last time out. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
And here's Collins, following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. And Young kicks to Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside, Davis to the middle. Here's Gasol, and another basket for the Lakers.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Schroeder against Young. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Young's got 24 points.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Feeds it to Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Collins, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
LeBron is so powerful. Amazing how he maintains focus, even with the D draped all over.
The Hawks trail by 11. And here's Young. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Another three for Atlanta.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
James finds Davis. Back to James. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to getting fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
Number 6.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks.
Timeout, timeout.
They trail by 11. Atlanta calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Young inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Count that bucket. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Young against Schroeder. Here's the teardrop. Rebound the Lakers. To the inside. And he lays it straight in. Davis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Schroeder against Young. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Young's got 28.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Pulls up on the wing, and Davis gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And there's so many levels to Davis's offensive game, and the mid-range happens to be one of them.
And Young, here we go. Rejected by Gasol.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Kevin Herter. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Now Davis.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Here's Caldwell Pope after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Here's James, and another basket for the Lakers.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Here's Herter. James covering. Out to the wing. Here's Reddish. No good with the triple. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotions. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.